Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well tonight. Thanks for coming in on this beautiful Saturday evening. I see that we've barely just started and Tech Mage is already threatening to take his pants off. This is not that kind of stream, my friend, but glad to see you either way. Let's see who else we got in here tonight. Fireman, good to see you. Thanks for ruining your sleep schedule for me. FLG, good luck on the new job tomorrow. Murakumo, always glad when you can make it. Josh, good to see you. Let's see, I think Chungus is still in purgatory. I'm sorry, I haven't figured out how to do the chat thing yet. I'm sorry that YouTube hates you for some reason. Mudkip, good to see you. And Dreams, good to see you too. We believe in you, Chungus, don't worry. Even if YouTube doesn't, we still believe in you. So, I had one of those old guy moments today, where my wife and I were talking to, my daughter about something, and she was telling us about a friend of hers from school, and we asked her to give us the 411 on that friend, and she said, 411? What does that mean? And it was like that scene from Indiana Jones where the guy drinks from the wrong chalice and starts aging rapidly into a skeleton. 411. Kids don't know what that means anymore. But anyway, let's get into some more super jumping, because I know that's why you guys are here. When we last left off, we beat a Magic Koopa, a legally distinct non-Kamek Magic Koopa, and we bought some stuff. Oh, by the way, also off-stream, I just went ahead and hit this box a million times and got 999 coins, because I was tired of being broke. As it turns out, it actually, one nice thing about this chest is it gives you 3 coins per hit instead of 1, so that's something. Okay, I guess we'll move on then. Josh, I'm rooting for you. Hopefully you guys can get that apartment soon. All those tricky things that come with marriage. Gotta figure out the living situation, all of that good stuff. Ow. Gotta avoid the things. Okay. Walking is hard. Okay. Precision platforming. Ha 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 ha. Okay, Boomer. I swear one of these days, Chungus, when I actually have time to, like, look into the chat issue, I will fix it. I don't know. I'm going to try, I promise. That L on your cap. Do you even realize it's upside down? Now you've got to deal with me. Hey, they gave Boomer banter. That's a welcome change. We'll take that. Alright, let's see how much mileage we can get out of some jumping. Over the mountain, thanks for coming in. How goes it? It goes well. I'm with you guys. How could I be bad? Ready to do some more intense jumping action. Hopefully you're doing well too, my friend. Okay, that was, I think, 80. Not too bad for an opener. Okay. Let's see, did I want Bowser on my team? Oh, that's right, XOR, or Geno World doesn't do the instant kill thing, so it's not like we could have used that against XOR anyway. Sound logic, Mudkip, I can't argue with that. Jonesy, good to see you, thanks for coming in. Really jumped his bones. That's what I was going for. Hey Matt, good to see you. Not quite 100. It was 80, but still a solid opener, right? I'm excited about Mario Mon too. So we'll see if we can finish this tonight, but I don't know. We'll see. This is right in fact before the giant sword. Oh wow. What a pushover. One who knows things. Still a fantastic username. Thanks for coming in again. Discount Gilgamesh. He's a few arms short of a Gilgamesh. Will, always a pleasure to have you screw up your sleep schedule and seeing you. Even if you're zoinked like Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, excuse me. The Fun Factory Tour, we get to fight middle management. Good times. Okay, Boomer. Goodbye. They'll just make another one, you know. Wait, is Boomer a robot? I never really got that. I never really got if Boomer was supposed to be like one of the robots in the Smithy gang, or if he just like was hired by them, maybe? I don't know. But first, we dance. This is my jam. Increasing speed. The real Excaliburs are the Excaliburs we found along the way. Hey, Chom. It's me, the tax man. Good to see you. By the way, have you guys done your taxes yet? Get those refunds while you can. The government's gonna go under one of these days, and then you can't get your refunds back. No, I'm just kidding. Fun fact, even if the government is shut down, you still get your refund back. I guess we'll keep... well, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with Gino at this point. He kind of does everything. Boomer's a machine, made like the rest of them. Well, you do know things, so that makes sense. Someone should do a ROM hack where Boomer tells the chandelier to drop him, and he says, "Okay, Boomer. Josh, be the change you want to see in the world. Make that hack yourself." Oh man, my ace in the hole has been muted. Didn't I bring along? Yes, my emergency juice. I should try doing speedruns with those jumping skills? I don't know. I'll consider it, honestly. Josh, good on you. Already did your taxes. Hey, Arkin, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Daisy's healing output is still garbage, so... okay, and then we will heal our boy, Waluigi. Taxes versus Texas. Is that like a court case or something? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking with Exor here. So I'm sure that the HP... What? It's not Neo Squid anymore? 0 out of 10. Unplayable. Here's what I'm thinking with Exor here. So I'm sure his various parts have had their HP beefed up, but the event that brings them back to life after a few turns hard codes their current HP. It hard codes it to like 300 or 400 depending on the part. So I'm guessing that didn't get changed. So probably once I take out one of these things, it'll revive with like 300 HP, which is much more manageable. Hey Wesley, thanks for coming in. Mute men can't jump. 5,000 damage. Okay, I think that'll do it. Oh yeah, Will. It was a nightmare to change for star powered. I love the ROM hacker to ROM hacker communication we have. Okay, Bowser, you don't know how to heal, but I mean, we kind of need to. Let's keep our main guy alive here. Fun fact, Texas doesn't have any personal income tax. I think it has some sort of business franchise tax, though, that you have to pay every year. Juku Star, thanks for coming in. Glad to have you. Glad you love the stream. Okay, Exor is not immune to jump as far as I know. Let me think about this. I can't see anything but my legs, so I'm jumping on hard mode here. I'm going by vibes, as the kids say. Meh. Let's get a little defense going here. Don't you guys have Neo Squids in this dimension? Punch him right in the Neo Squid. She super jumps on my Neo Squid until I Geno blast. And it sounded funnier in my head. Okay, that was mid-30s. We'll take that when we can't even see what we're doing. Squiddly Spooch. That's a core memory unlocked. I remember Invader Zim back in the day. Okay, we established you probably don't have much health when you come back, so let's give this a try, I guess. Cult of the Lamb, good to see you. I recognize your name from last time. Okay, well we did one eye. Maybe we can do the other eye? Although I'm not sure it really matters that much. I don't know which eye is the more dangerous one. Maybe he just likes calamari. Well, who doesn't like calamari? It's delicious. Under the right circumstances. Man, what that Neo Squid do? See if we can get both eyes here. Yeah, not quite. So I wanted a challenge by not having Geno. No, so in this hack, Geno World does not do 9,999. So there's not much benefit to taking Geno over anybody else. Alright, we're not doing too bad. Will, those are great ideas. If you can figure those out, let me know. I wanted to make a super jump counter, like the remake has, but I don't know how to do that. Everything that I do is within the bounds of Lazy Shell, and that seems like it would probably be... That's probably going to need ASM to do that. You did those both? It wasn't fun? Fair enough. Okay, well the eye doesn't seem to be getting knocked out. So maybe it did get its HP boosted. Video games are just numbers. Just add the right zeros and ones and it does whatever you want it to, right? Lol, like it's hard? Come on. Non-cheating XOR takes forever. Imagine XOR, but it's like an actual boss fight. Something feels wrong about this. Alright. There's one eye. Why does no one have a status cleansing spell? Oh well. You can't keep a good Waluigi down. That mouth is up to no good. Math made that happen, why can't I? I don't know, I can't find a flaw in that logic. Okay. Need FP. FP is good. Animation editing is like doing math, but the numbers keep changing repeatedly at random while you do it. Couldn't have said it better myself. And if you add the wrong sequence of numbers, sometimes the whole program just crashes and nothing works. Okay, we got him. So what is XOR doing with that dying animation? Is he crying? Because it looks like the lip is quivering. And those look like tears that are coming out of its eyes right now. I think it's supposed to be crying. Hey Anime, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. You did in fact miss Boomer. But you were just in time for Excalibur, everyone's favorite sword. Who works on Sunday? Non-government jobs? Well, I don't have a government job, and I'm not working tomorrow. It's even tax season, and I'm working overtime, and I'm still not working tomorrow. Waluigi, still a member of the Koopa Troop. Bowser still missing the point. I depressed XOR and then he ate me. Alright, that's the new canon, everybody. Do. Doesn't look like any of the text in this scene has really changed. Bowser still wants his privacy. Waluigi still stands there, menacingly. Here's a fun fact for you. One who knows things talking about the music in the remake. It's missing instruments. Yeah, I feel like the music is better in the original. Maybe that's blasphemous to say, I don't know. But I feel like for all these games that are getting remade, like Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door and Super Mario RPG, the original music is better, honestly. I like the original soundtracks better. Something about the bleepy, bloopy digital instruments just really has a lot of punch to it, and I like it. Okay, one of the reasons why I wanted to grind out the money that I did was so I can buy whatever Daisy's weapon is here. Okay, I don't really care about the Lucky Jewel. I have terrible luck at that game, notoriously. Cheap attack. Oh, we just skipped the mystery egg and go straight to the sheep attack? Fair enough. But anyway, fun fact about the music in Super Mario RPG, the original one anyway. There's a digital instrument that sounds like an electric guitar. It's like this, I forget what it's called internally, but it's like this dramatic electric guitar sound. It is only used in one song, and it's the second Smithy fight. And it's so faint you might not even know it's there. Okay, this boosts defense, which is nice, but really I think we could use the extra magic attack. We're at a distortion guitar. Yeah, Will knows what I'm talking about. I know Will's a big music guy, so you probably already knew that one. Let's buy some more maples. We always use maples. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Remake, the rearrangement of the final dungeon has parts of the original song as one of the background instruments. Now that's a fun idea. I like that. It's a good way to pay homage. I normally don't care about Able juices, but I think I'm actually going to go buy some. Something feels weird about that. I'm not normally a Able juice person. I also don't shop here very often. Yes, you are the item guy. I feel like Waluigi is the Michael Jordan of our team, where like the team's strategy is just get the ball to him. Just get the ball to Waluigi and let him jump on it. Yeah, the source of his power is Able Juice. That's what makes him so tall. It's gotta be the calcium. Making his bones grow extra long, or something. Wario grew sideways, Waluigi grew tall. It's just science, guys. I don't have to explain it. Alright, excuse me, undead Shy Guys. Parkour. You know, Will, it's not until I tried to make a battle theme for... I don't really need that. It wasn't until I tried to make a battle theme for Super Koopa RPG 2 that I realized just how short the original battle theme is for this game. It's about a 30-second loop. Maybe even less, honestly. It might be like 28 seconds or something like that. Alright, let's beat up a clock. Okay. Remember, you gotta take out the bells before you take out the face, if you want all the prizes. I love the unnecessary quotes. It's Waluigi, as it were. Non-Super Mario RPG Final Fantasy crossovers with Mario. Mario Hoops 3-on-3. Maybe that should be next stream. $1,800 didn't do it, huh? Okay. Yeah, one who knows things. I like the original Fire Temple music and the one from version 1.1 or whatever it is of Ocarina of Time, and also the chanting in the Fire Temple song. I think that's better than what they changed it to. The most relatable boss fight in the game. fighting my alarm clock. Clean his clock. Hey! Over the mountain, everybody. With the jokes. Yeah, are all the boss themes in this game 30 seconds long? It's best not to think too hard about that. Although if you're good at super jumping, most boss fights don't last that long. Man, these bells got game, apparently. Oh, Waluigi. Which game is it? I mean, Mudkip, it seems like you would know this. Which game was it where Waluigi does that thing where he, like... I don't know what the gesture is called, but he, like, gestures towards his own crotch, basically? In an insulting manner? What's my favorite Mario game? Well, I probably have to give it to Super Mario RPG. I mean, I make hacks of it. I think it's pretty clear I like this game. The timing for super jumps is pixel perfect. Well, this game runs on 60 frames a second, and once you get past 18 super jumps, it's 2 frames. The window of timing is 2 frames. Oh, Strikers. That's the one where he does the crotch chop. That's the official name for it. Okay, there's one. It's not quite frame perfect, it's twice as generous. Double frame perfect. Oops, I meant to hit the bell. The Degeneration X chop, I'll take that. Yeah, Will, do you like Superstar Saga more than SMRPG? Well, I mean, Superstar Saga has Luigi in it, so that would make sense, knowing you. If you really love Luigi, you guys should go back and watch my my playthrough of Superstar Saga, where I soloed it with Luigi. It was an absolutely miserable experience, but I did it. Someone remade the original Legend of Zelda, Jeb's Legend of Zelda. They remade it? Like in a... Did they use a particular engine to remake it? Or how do you mean? Okay, we gotta bring you back from Mushroom. Well, I guess first we need to heal our FP. FP is good. Manically gestures towards his groin. I love it. Not just any gesture, a manic one. Don't usually like to have manic and groin in the same sentence, but here we are. Okay. Oops. Man, I'm slipping in my old age. Could I make a Mallow game? Well, I mean, I could, I guess. I guess it depends on what you mean. If it's just taking the original and swapping out Mallow, it wouldn't be that tough. But, like making a full, complete game, that's another story. Okay, the clock is now angry and has beefed itself up, but that's what we have Daisy for. Yeah, Mudkip, that's about how the how that fight went with Cacletta. It was Okay. If I mess up here and get hit, she just destroys me in one turn. Cool. That was rough. Alright, I lost count, but I don't think that was 100. Still pretty good, though. Manall versus the world. I could just make a hack of this game where I replace all 5 characters with Manall. Oops, all Mallows. TM. Manall ruling Nimbus Land Simulator. It's just him making boring decisions like, do we fund public transportation? What do we do? Uh-oh. Man down. It's a good thing I lowered his power level to under 9,000. Oh yeah, Yaki made that mushroom hack where Manall is the main character. Fair enough. DDR. That's what I'm here for. Okay, calm down, Mr. High Noon. Okay, what do? We heal the big guy, I guess. You're like 7 feet tall with 100 pounds of muscle. Are you talking about me again, Will? Super Mario World. Okay. Countdown is normally weak to jump, so assuming that hasn't changed, this should hopefully be a lot of damage. Okay, 4,000 didn't do it, but that's okay. Mallow's gonna star in his own game and he's not gonna cry. Excellent reference. Oh no, he's recovering, guys. What are we going to do? Darn. Yeah, what is happening with Countdown's table? Why is it slanted so much? Smithy is great with metal, but not so much the woodworking, apparently. Will, if you make that, I will gladly play it. I will gladly playtest it for you, whatever you need. Mallow in Doom is peak. Super Mario RPG is great and all, but can it run Doom? I'm a bit jumpy. This guy. Yeah, this is a fun thing that happens sometimes, where for some reason, like, the physics of this particular area get kind of messed up. Like there's an invisible, like I'm not walking on anything and then I am. It's kind of weird. But anyway, let's see if there's still chests down here. Nice. The boss should be weak to sleep because you're hitting snooze. Shouldn't sleep be like the one thing he's immune to because it's what he prevents? Thank you for the loading screen tip, anime. The most surefire way to defeat your enemies is by lowering their HP to 0, while maintaining your own HP above 0. Okay, I don't want to fight you guys. I was trying to avoid this. Because every enemy in this hack attacks like 30 times, and I don't want to deal with that. Goodness sakes. Bob and weave. Serpentine. Okay, there we go. Hop over the very angry booze. I wouldn't be shocked if I saw that at like a GDQ or something. Somebody uses arbitrary code execution to load Doom into Super Mario RPG while it's playing. Alright, let the bowyer fall. Here we go. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Crisscross. Alright, making progress. Now we gotta go fight Yaridovich. Yeah, I'm worried about the smithy fight, honestly, because I think it's just going to be an onslaught of everything. With like 30,000 HP probably. Oh, we're off to a fun start. Okay, I'm alive. Yeah, Will, I think those are the unused boo colors. There have been a few enemies like that, like the piranha plants and such, where Manall used the unused colors. Arbitrary toad execution. I'm only disappointed that I can't keep up with you, Mudkip. Jump like a 90s party? Well, I'm told that crisscross will make you jump. There's a deep cut for you. And I've officially lost count. This is why I don't talk while I'm doing this. Okay, one and done. We'll take it. Crisscross make you jump. That's right. You got it. Okay. Hey, look. It's the another unused color palette. Okay, I just beat Yaridovich. Can I, like, go save before you murder me? Lancer. Okay. Let me grab the Healy thingy. Alright. 85 flowers. Not bad. Thanks to flower inflation. I don't know. The economy's in shambles. With my funny Koopa game, I have purchased your loyalty and comedy. Well, thank you. I am honored. Okay, Cloaker versus Domino. Which one is the better one to kill here? I tended to prefer killing Domino because letting Cloaker get all powered up on top of his snack He specializes in physical attacks, which can only hit one person at a time, as opposed to Domino, who I'm sure is going to use something stupid like Sword Rain. You would like to see Earthlink? Gonna be honest with you, Chief. I don't remember which one gives you Earthlink. I know they're called Earthlink and Mad Adder, but I can never remember which one is which. Favorite weapon beast? I've got hammers, I've got sentient weapons, and here's this dude riding a giant mouse for some reason. Okay, that's not a good sign. At least it counted the jumps for me. Okay, so normally I prefer the physical attacker guy, but I forgot about this hack's tendency to have every enemy attack 8 times, so he attacked 4 times just now. If I let him go onto the snack, he'll attack like 8 times, maybe? You think Cloakers is Earthlink? Well, your guess is as good as mine, so we'll take it. How was my week, Dreams? It wasn't terrible, all things considered. I mean, like I told you guys, I do taxes for a living, so this week has just been an awful lot of work, with no end in sight. But, I mean, I've been doing this for 10 years, I kind of know what to expect by now, so all things considered, it's not bad. How was your week, my friend? Oh my. That was not good. I guess we'll bring Bowser back. Yeah. Domino is a bit tough. Earthlink, like the internet service provider. Are they still around? Oh well, I don't know. Nice. Yeah, Will, the good old have somebody attack multiple times and it breaks the game thing. Who knows? I haven't seen that happen yet. I have gotten a game over or two as we've gone along, but I haven't run into that issue yet. Man. Domino's got crazy magic defense, and even physical attacks don't really seem to be doing that much. Okay, let's see what nonsense you come up with now. Okay, we murder the Waluigi. And the other two are immune to elements, I think. Yeah. Okay. I have kind of a plan. I have the concept of a plan. Okay, so the plan is, when you get to the second phase of the fight, you don't actually have to kill Cloaker or Domino, you just have to kill their snack. So what if we just super jump our way through Cloaker, and then when Domino gets all souped up, we just super jump on the snake? Okay. And they have a brilliant strategy of their own, which is, don't let me get a turn. Which, to be fair, it's the most effective strategy I've seen so far. This is all a little ridiculous, if I'm being honest. Maybe we just heal Daisy? Okay, turn Waluigi into a scarecrow. Yes, I don't care. He just needs to jump. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing that, huh? Okay. Why did I choose to do taxes for a living, huh? Well, it's just kind of a boring story. Like, I just sort of fell into it, more or less. So, back when I was in college and I was looking for a career path and all that, I tried a couple different things. I tried computer programming at one point, and I thought it was interesting, you know, learning how to do it, but it was also very hard, and I don't know, I didn't seem to have a natural knack for it, if that makes sense. So, like, even basic assignments were pretty tough for me. This is probably gonna kill me. But the other thing that I tried to do was, yeah, alright, plan B. But yeah, what I ended up doing was I went into accounting instead, and as I was taking the entry-level class, it all just kind of made sense to me, you know? Like, I didn't find accounting that difficult when I started it. So, you know, went through college, got my degree, did an internship at a tax place, and thought, you know, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. You know, tax makes sense to me. And as weird as it might sound, tax law is so ridiculously complicated that when you're working with, like, business owner type clients, you can there's actually room for you to, like, get legally creative. So, like, it's not like you're just doing the same boring data entry stuff every day. There's actually room for, like, consulting and that kind of thing. So, it's not terrible. I mean, I'm not going to pretend they're the most interesting thing in the world for people, but doing taxes, it doesn't really bother me. Although, I like Josh's answer better. I was attacked by a radioactive IRS agent. Oops. I was too busy reading chat to see what your guys' theories about me are. Okay, can you stop killing him, please? I would like more than one turn to do something. One day, when I was sitting at my desk, working a 60-hour work week, I got a paper cut from a radioactive Form 1040, transforming me into the tax man. Okay, let's see if this helps. The numbers flow through me. Search your feelings. Yeah, let's just... We need help in this fight. Let's just do this. You learn how to do your own taxes? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, most people don't really need a tax guy. If you just have like a W-2 and maybe a couple other things going on, you don't need a tax guy. Just use one of the free softwares to do it. I'm more for the people who have complicated crap going on. I have a particular set of skills. I will find your tax payments, and I will return them to you. Leave him alone. Not him. Yes, all of the fun numbers. That's what I do. Have all of these bombs. Can I scare you? I mean, I do have Terrorize. I guess we can see if that'll do anything. Although... some enemies counterattack if you use specials. So maybe we just... well... at this point, do the counterattacks matter? They attack me like 8 times a turn. Let's just try a Fright Bomb. Okay, no fear. Cloaker wearing his no fear shirt. Oh no. I've been scarecrowed twice. There it is. There's Boulder. We've still got our crystalline, so it didn't kill us. Man, I feel like you pretty much have to use attack up and defense up to get through this fight. I don't know how else you would do it. Alright, there's phase 1. What weaklings? You know, you don't have to call me names. That's rude. What does Doom Reverb do again? It's mute. Yeah, what Josh said. It's clobbering time. Copyright the thing. Okay. I'm kind of at half health. I have no idea whose turn it's going to be after Bowser's. The Kiro Colas, they are precious. But perhaps now is the time. Okay, probably a good call. Mad Adder. Aw, we didn't get Earthlink. Sorry, crew. I tried. What else? Is there anything else we can do here? Just thunder, I guess? Cool, we'll take it. Royal Flush. The forbidden technique. Purple hair gang. That's what we're all about here. Alright, jump on snack. There we go. Okay. The snake has high defense too. Cool. That was 100, by the way. Cool. Cool. What do we do here? Maybe you don't like fire. Cool. Alright, maybe we go back to the... If we die again, probably going to go back to the original plan of killing Domino first. Is there a Culex fight in this ROM hack? I imagine that there is. I'm not sure I want to do it, though. It's I mean, some of the fights in this hack are just ridiculous, and I imagine Culex being the cream of the crop. So, I'm not sure I want to commit to that. Okay, okay. Do you have a weakness? How does a regular old attack do? Okay, not bad. I mean, we are under power-up status. Cream always rises to the top. Or whatever it is he says. I don't know. I'm not a wrestling guy. Maybe it's like Azala. You have to kill the wizard to make the boss. Well, I don't know. Because I tried super jumping Domino too, and that didn't help. Let's just blow you up. Because I don't know what else Waluigi's going to do. His weakness is damage. Thank you, Dreams. At least he's not one-shotting me. Yeah, he's not using Boulder, and Mad Adder isn't attacking 8 times like Cloaker was, so... could be worse. The only wrestler I need is Lou Albino. I will drink to that. I saw some Simpsons meme where they were talking about the Super Mario Brothers movie, the new one that came out. We don't need Chris Pratt as Mario. We need someone the kids are familiar with, like Lou Albino or Bob Hoskins. Sir, I keep telling you that both of those people are dead. Can I try physical with Waluigi? The problem is the weapon that I have equipped on him boosts his magic power by a lot, but doesn't really do much for his physical attack. So it'd probably do dirt, honestly. You can play as Captain Lou. Mod of Super Mario 64. That is the only mod of Super Mario 64 anyone needs. That is the worst way to say Albino? Albabo? I don't understand. I mean, I will admit I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but I don't know what Albabo is supposed to mean in this case. 2 on the board. Yeah, we'll just keep us healed. Because suddenly, the turns have tabled, and Bowser is now my primary damage dealer, so I'd like to keep him alive. Waluigi, I could take or leave at this point. Let's see how that powered up jump does. Okay, I mean, it's not nothing. Al-Babo, my favorite character from Aladdin. Don't tread on me. No step on snack. Okay. At least being afraid means that I can't be, put to sleep. I'm so scared I can't sleep, guys. Bring back Bowser. The tank becomes the DPS. It's only a matter of time before Daisy solos this whole game by herself. Yeah, Dreams, I'm with you there. This is kind of weird. I feel like this phase is easier than the other phase was. My cola. I mean, at a certain point, we just gotta get through it, right? And who knows? Maybe when Toad shows up for his little shop, he'll have some, colas for us, or something. A man can dream. What is the worst attack in this game? Do you mean worst, like, least effective? Or like, worst to have used on you because it's debilitating? Oof. cake using Sandstorm. The cake and the snake, as it turns out. Let's see, most debilitating spell. I might give it to Aurora Beam, because it can put your whole party to sleep, which is annoying if you're not prepared for it. I mean, it's like Belome 2 can use it, and it can really catch you off guard, which is annoying. Actually, no, well, maybe. Maybe Petal Blast is up there too. That's definitely an annoying one. Hey, there we go. Goodbye, Sneck. Do I think Cloaker attacking 5 times a round was a bug? I genuinely don't know anymore. Here's the thing. A lot of the bosses in this game have done this thing where it seems like they're attacking more than they should. And I honestly don't know if that's a bug or a feature. Your guess is as good as mine. Thanks, Josh. I'm on it. Oh. This is new. What is... Okay, that's... potentially handy? Maybe? That depends. Is there an easy way to get back there? Can I, like... You can't have the shortcut back to the world map and not give me an easy way to get back there. Come on, man. Okay. I'm going to do my good old-fashioned warp. Do-do-do-do-do. Save warping. Everyone cheating except Waluigi? That's the weirdest... This is the weirdest game in the world, isn't it? Alright, for real this time. I'm glad they have that. I don't suppose this is anything. No. Yeah, I don't know why the second phase was easier. It's a kind of a weird way to do it. I took the Epoch to Lavos, and now there's no turning back because the Epoch broke. The endgame weapon of the WAArld? I think it's supposed to be the ice flower thing that I have equipped. Or no, it was a... Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Whatever the one is that I got from Bowser's Keep last time. Ow. Okay, see what I mean about like 8 attacks in one turn? Like, chill out, guys. Come on. At least we can still do that. Okay, well played, hammers. Well played. Okay, okay. The mallets are, in fact, really mad now. You know, I like getting turns too, but perhaps I'm asking for too much. Although that music slowdown effect thing was actually kind of cool with the factory music. I don't know if that really counts as music, more like ambient background noise. How much do the hammers get paid? Honestly, if romhacks did pulled a chrono trigger and had a warp directly to the final boss available somewhere in it, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Although this game's definitely easier than a game like Chrono Trigger, so you probably could actually beat the boss at a reasonable level. Alright, Daisy hasn't gotten a turn yet. Please let her have one. Smithy is a dictator. Yes, but consider this. He made his entire army from scratch. Do I take life, or do I give it? Okay. Can you don't? Can you just die? Why are these hammers so ridiculously strong? Mario uses his hammer for good. 2 hammers of opposing houses. I don't know. I was going to do the monologue from Romeo and Juliet about, like, 2 opposing houses. But as it turns out, I can't remember how any of that goes. Okay. Okay, so clearly rushing in and trying to just sort of overpower them is not working. So what do we do here? I feel like if I can just get Waluigi a turn off so he can jump on one of them, defeating 1 hammer eliminates like 4 attacks in 1 turn. Who designed this hack? Satan? I guess Satan goes by Manall these days. I am trying really hard not to grind, because here's the thing. Assuming this hack mirrors the original, levels stop mattering at level 20. Like, that's the last significant stat gains you get for leveling up is at level 20. And I'm at level 18, so I'm... Man, I just cannot time that last one for some reason. So yeah, I don't know if I need to grind or not. About to mama my last Mia here. Can I put you to sleep? Creator of the ROM hack. Go grind levels. Yeah. It's a thing I've always said, is that ROM hackers like to overtune the difficulty a little too much, to the point where you pretty much have to grind things out. Okay, let's bring back Daisy. Like I said, I've never been good at these rotate control pad ones. I don't know why, just can't seem to do it. There we go. Okay. Let's bring back the boy. And let him get to jumping. A wah by any other name would smell as sweet. Oh, that is one thing. The Switch version doing the control stick spin as opposed to the rotate control pad, so much easier. Spinning the control stick around, it's like, you have to be trying not to time it. Alright, let's just keep doing this. Perfect. One more. Okay, we gotta fight the clerk right after this, so let's top Bowser off. Hey, you're supposed to be asleep. No, leave me alone. I don't know why I was thinking that would kill it, but that's fine. Alright, how much... Eat sheep. How much HP do you have, my guy? The other guy died at about 1,000. Let's just try a normal one, I guess. Alright, clerk. Off to a great start. Good heavens, my guys. Okay, I just really need you guys to stop doing things. Man down. Jump on the one that's still awake. The good news is, I believe the clerk does not summon more hammers if you kill them. So if we can get rid of both of them, we should be in a much better spot. And then after this, Toad shows up to sell us stuff. Recolors the boss. I like how they use palette-swapped enemies throughout the game, like Final Fantasy games do, and they just decided to sick 3 of them, all here, within the same 3 rooms. And I guess they do the same thing with the hammers, too, because there's 3 different variety of hammers. Cool. Call me a Ninja Turtle, because I know Shredder. Good miss. We'll take it. How was Toad able to get here? The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider unnatural. He used his bazooka. Exactly. He finally remembered it at home. Yeah, that's true. The fact that they all have middle management sounding names make it seem like the whole palette swap thing is deliberate. Hey Zap, glad you could make it. Thanks for coming. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. We're almost there, Waluigi. What do you suppose this switch does? This switch is apparently here to demonstrate one thing, that when we get to the last area, we're supposed to press this switch there, because we wouldn't have figured that one out on our own. Alright, Toad. My lovely palette-swapped Toad. Let me help you guys out. I just wanted to get things back to normal. You're gonna help both of us? Question mark. Okay. Oh, he does have colas. That's a lot of money. Cool. So normally, in the vanilla game, this shop is discounted by 50%. That does not seem to be the case in this hack, unfortunately. That'd be really nice right about now. Alright, maybe we look at... I still don't know what this is supposed to do. I'm worried at some point I'm going to have to make a trek back to get more crystallines and power blasts and such. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Thunder Bomb. Which, it's pretty clear by now, that replaced rock candy. But that's okay. Blaster Master. I never played Blaster Master, but I did play Math Blaster back in elementary school, in our computer lab. You rock, you roll, you get fractions from a hole. A pointing and laughing sprite. Yeah, this game could have used some more custom sprites, I think, but that's okay. Alright, manager. Nyahaha. Wahaha. Hehehe. You're just a dude in an alien tank? I mean, what more do you need? I like that in an era full of AAA titles with deep, thought-provoking stories and beautiful scenery, sometimes you just need to be a dude that shoots stuff. Does he have a weakness against Karen-type attacks? Toadstool used. Speak to the manager. It's super effective. Unfortunately, Waluigi's turn is supposed to come before Bowser's, so we missed his turn. Let's see if we can put some people to sleep. Oh, snap, you can put the manager to sleep too. That's handy. The manager can summon more hammers if you defeat all of them. So of course the strategy is to leave one alive, so he doesn't do that. How do we want to play this? I guess let's just start with the big man himself. Alright, 100 will do it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the sounds of me jumping while listening to factory noises to study, meditate to, ASMR. Wait a minute. That's a special attack. That's not supposed to wake you up. Okay, they're cheating. Can I do the WAArld trick? I do not have the sheep attack, so no. You love that the little dude, this dude's axe is a little version of the blade? Yeah, I like that too. I feel like the Axem Rangers are getting more representation that way. As they should. Okay, Bowser wait. Okay, Volcanic woke you up. But is Bowser Crush going to wake you up? I guess we'll find out. Okay. None of this makes sense. There is zero consistency in what wakes you up. Ouch. Alright, there's one. These hammers need to chill, bro. Anti-guy, thanks for coming in. Glad you're enjoying my jumping noises. Here, have some more. Oh. Got a little too ahead of myself there, I guess. The hammers. They're so stubborn. I hate it when giant mecha frogs stomp through the factory. Man, if I had a nickel for every time that happened. Okay, this guy's gotta be close. There we go. Okay. 2 down. 1 to go. That should help. Wait, what's the... Yeah, HP's better here. Nice. Daisy. We'll take more HP on Daisy. That's a nice boost. Like the moon, over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Alright, cool. Let's of course go save again, because I'm paranoid. Solve the murder puzzle. A genre of hack that is often overlooked. Hold on. What if we sub in Gino for a bit? Because Gino is faster, right? Yeah, Gino is faster. Let's get the rare scarf on him. Man. Rare scarf boosts defense by a lot, and even with it on, Gino's defense is comparable to Bowser's. I do like Bowser's tankiness, but I think we need to get some Gino boost in here. I think that's going to help, especially against Smithy. I'm imagining we're just going to need the extra oomph. Alright, Mr. Director. Daisy doesn't speak to the manager, but she does speak to the director. I'm afraid that isn't possible. Well, I mean, it is possible, but, you know, you just don't want to do it. There's a difference there. Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue. Okay. We're just doing this now, okay? Okay, this does not bode well, my friends. Okay, we're alive, which we will take. Let's boost Gino, I guess? Oh yeah, I forgot the timing on this got changed to be super hard. Okay, bring back Daisy. And see if we can, hopefully, sleep some of you guys. Gotta really rotate this thing. Ah, there we go. Got it. Okay, cool. The director can be put to sleep. I love it. Okay, where's my able juice? Okay. I sound like an old man. Where's my juice? Oops. That's not going to be good for anybody. Okay, let's boost our damage a little bit here. There we go. Yeah, Dreams, you did call it. The pink ones are nasty. I was just staring at the director while I was jumping, and I couldn't help but notice that that spot on his head, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a shine from the light, or if that's paint chipping off of his head. Either way, you can reapply status effects even if they are still under that effect, so let's renew our sleep timer here. Ah, okay. Even if it's just one, that's fine. Alright, let's flash these guys. Always assumed it was a shine, Josh. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards too, but I just couldn't help but notice how, like, gray-ish it looks. So it almost looks like paint chipping off. You point the mirror shield at him. Wrong game. The manager and the director have fire and ice attacks. You need to reflect them off of each other. Excellent. Alright, now just stay asleep for me, would you? There we go, that should do it. Alright, now that they're asleep, let's blast their brains out. I have no idea how much health these hammers have. The answer is, I'm sure, a lot. I think Gun Yoke is vulnerable to status effects too, so maybe we try to put him to sleep. I don't know why I call Gun Yoke a him. I guess male is my default. Of course, Gun Yoke is a little cartoonish looking, and everybody knows that in cartoons, you're supposed to differentiate males from females by giving the females eyelashes. That's just how cartoons work, guys. I don't make the rules. Okay, everybody's level 19 now, which is not bad. Like I said, level 20 is really the number to shoot for, but I don't think being one level behind is really going to make that much of a difference to us. Okay. My accent changed. Do I have an accent? Well, I guess depending on what part of the world you're from, I guess I have an American accent. Well, what did it change to? Now I'm curious. Gun Yoke is going to use Breaker Beam every turn. To be fair, that's what I thought the Blade was going to do, but that didn't end up happening. We'll see, though. Gun Yoke has the ability to attack in between breaker beams. So we'll see. All right, come out. Yeah, okay, we're not opening up with breaker beam. Homestar Runner? Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I sounded Irish for a solid minute? Huh. I don't know what to make of that. I'm sure I have Irish ancestry somewhere. I'm a mutt of different European nations, so I know Irish is in there somewhere. Okay, we put the big man to sleep, which is nice. Now let's... well... yeah, I mean, we need to kill both of these guys. I wonder if I can put the factory chief to sleep too. Okay. Still kicking? Fair enough. I guess we'll flash you again. Get Daisy all the way to 30, she becomes a Maisie Daisy. If that was an actual thing, that would be amazing. Bounding on all fours. Hey Tabby, good to see ya. Thanks for coming in. Alright. 1/2 down. Let's keep the crew topped off and healed. Probably gonna need a couple rounds of jumping here at least. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, let's keep him asleep. I'm jumping into a pool of lava. I am jumping near a pool of lava. Very different. And besides, we've seen Mario fall in lava before. All he does is just hop back up. He'll be fine. Nice. 110 damage on the board at least. Okay, that'll work. My printer started making random noises in the middle of that, and it threw me off. Because there's no better time for a printer to update itself than 11:22 at night. Am I going to try to finish the game, or leave it as a cliffhanger? Nah, I'll give Smithy a shot. We'll see how bad this is. I'd like to finish this thing tonight. A printer is the member of the Smithy gang. To be fair, it is the most threatening piece of equipment known to man. They can smell fear. Super Mario RPG, but it's just platforming. Oops, all platforms. Alright. Let's get ourselves decked out here. Do we have anything that we can really pawn off here? I don't know. That's tough. Because a lot of the stuff is one of a kind. I mean, a lot of it's not. I think, yeah, I mean, let's huck the antidote pin, wake up pin, true form pin. We have stuff that does all of that and better. I guess we can get rid of this too, but, well, it does block status effects. I don't know. Let's get an emergency cola. And then I'm assuming that we will need to refill FP. That seems like a thing that would happen. Hopefully this should be enough syrups. Some juice. Alright, I guess we'll just see how this goes. We're almost there. Let's show them. Office Depot. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, Paper Mario beat you to that one. The purple nurple, the forbidden technique. Or is that Waluigi's nickname? Like, don't they call Sonic the Hedgehog the Blue Bomber? Waluigi is the purple nurple. Alright, gang. Place your bets. What kind of nonsense is Smithy gonna throw at us? I mean, Smithy already knows, Meteor Swarm, of course, which is the strongest special in the game. So, who knows, maybe he'll use it twice in a row or something stupid like that. But we shall find out. Oh, that's Mega Man, that's the Blue Bomber, that's right. Thanks for that correction. But yeah, Waluigi is the purple nurple. Luigi is the green Mario. I was always confused as to whether or not the star was supposed to be, like, embedded in him, or if he was just wearing it. But the remake makes it clear he's just wearing it as a necklace. Got some nice bling. Why do you want to conquer the world, man? Hot grief. Wait. He's talking. That's not supposed to happen. Guys, what is happening? Let's just smash him and get out of here already, Daisy. I was expecting to somebody, like, one of the characters to comment on the fact that he's talking right now. Alright, what you got, big guy? Okay, sledge, the standard opener. Alright, let's boost. Alright, do we bother with the smelter? Probably not. Okay, okay, we're on the board. That all you got? Okay, I probably shouldn't be taunting the man. I'm disappointed though. Yeah, in that whole speech that Waluigi just gave, there was not a single wah in there. What am I supposed to make of that? I think that's as many jumps as I got last time, too. Weird. Smelter, I barely know her. Okay, that wasn't bad. This was before he was trademarked? Okay, fair enough. Alright, Sword Rain? Sword Rain. Okay, that wasn't horrible, actually. The smelter looked like a fish. I could see like a punk fish with, that's what the spikes are supposed to be. Like he's a tough guy fish. Makes sense to me. Well, I prefer to save my bombs and such for the main event when we get to Smithy 2. Smithy 2, Electric Boogaloo. Love the gold stars. Okay, Vanilla Smithy has 2000 HP, and we've already gone over that. So I wonder how much he has. 2 Smithy, 2 Furious. Haven't had enough yet, huh? Is this what I want to do? Yeah, probably. Mario would have won. Okay, that's the real question here then. Are these enemies actually tougher than what they originally are? Or is this just supposed to be that Waluigi is not as strong as Mario, so to simulate that, the enemies have increased stats? Smithy 2 is gonna have 20,000 HP. Yeah. I'm a bit worried about that, honestly. It's gonna be a slugfest. Oh, I kind of whiffed that one, but it seemed to do the trick. Bowser is weaker because he's trying not to show up Mario. Okay. Canon accepted. Bowser's stronger when he gets to throw Mario. Poor Smithy and his high blood pressure. Losing to Waluigi is an honor. He should feel privileged. How in the heck? Watch your language in my stream, Smithy. I remember playing as Waluigi in Mario Tennis, the first one for the N64, and he just had ridiculously crazy reach. He could hit the ball from like anywhere on the court. He really is built different. Whoa. Okay, he hasn't transformed yet, so I wonder if this head is going to do anything. Alright, let's just give him a star shot and see what happens. I have no idea how to time that. No tanks. Wait, can you jump on the tank? I think... I guess we'll find out. Yeah, okay. Well, I can still do this. It's weak against thunder. Nice. Soldier Taxman. That's what they call me. I always thought that Smithy's machine gun hand thing kind of looked like a box of French fries, you know? Like from McDonald's. It's got the red box and the yellow fries sticking out. I don't know. Musings of a ranger. Musings of a soldier taxman. I guess we'll stick with Flash then. Hammer time. The very angry wizard head. I know I've mentioned this before, but having played the Super Nintendo version for so long, I always thought that yellow part that's kind of sticking out of his hood there, I thought that was supposed to be a head. And like, you can see kind of a line there. I always thought that was like a frowning face. But as it turns out, after playing the remake, that's just his crown. Smithy's crown is under the hood. Okay. I don't know what I expected with the high magic defense guy. No, it is not a skull, Tech Mage. It is a crown. But speaking of his weird nose thing that he's got going on there, he kind of reminds me of the cover art of Fire Emblem 2 with Alm wearing his dong armor. Very reminiscent. I'm sure that's exactly what they were going for, too, to pay homage. I still have no idea how to time that. I just keep pressing A at random times, and it's not working so far. You can't comprehend its true form. Wrong final boss. His what armor? The dong armor. He had this... He was wearing this weird armor where, like... I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like coattails in armor form, but they come out on the sides and the front of his body. So the one coming out on the front, the fan base has colloquially... I can't say that word. Colloquially referred to as the dong armor. Okay, I never liked the wizard head, so yes, please transform. Can I jump on you? No, I can't. Okay, so my best bet... Okay, the whole super jumping thing, I feel like I've been checkmated a little bit, because I can't jump on any of the heads except the treasure chest one, and that's the rarest one. Yeah, Mudkip, you like the Nino as the branding for the Fire Emblem channel? Well, good. I'm glad you appreciate it. A fellow Nino connoisseur. I see you are a man of culture myself, or yourself. Hate the Shredder. Hate the Mega Recover. The one good thing about recovery spells is the enemy always skips their next turn. But it seems to do, actually now that I think about it, recovery seems to do something funky to Smithy, where if he transforms, his next head gets an extra attack. It's kind of annoying. So it would not surprise me if I see this tank do a bunch of attacks all at once. Lynn. Yeah, Lynn falls off terribly. She's one of those units, though, that I'm, like, determined to try to make good, because she's a lord, you have to use her. So, I still try to level her up as much as I can. Thunder Bombs are great, but I'm no longer under attack up status, so I don't know if I want to waste those right now. And I don't want to just use a Power Blast, because I need defense, too. I guess we'll just defend, maybe? Nice. Is Toadstool immune to that too? Cool. I think Waluigi's the only one that's not. Thanks for sticking it out, Chungus. I am trying to kill this guy as fast as I can, but at a certain point, if he really does have like 20,000 HP, it's not up to me. Yeah, you feel the same way about Erica? Yeah, I get that. Erica's just... She hits like a wet noodle, but you have to use her, so you might as well try, I guess. You're a Nemi believer. Respect. I mean, this is a journey I cannot take with you, but I respect it. I mean, I believe in Nino superiority, so I've already chosen my difficult to use character that the fan base doesn't like. Okay, your physical damage is pathetic. Let's see if... I don't know, what about just a normal jump? That did okay against the snake. Okay, again, not nothing. Boost status wear off? I reapplied it, so I think I'm okay for now. As okay as I can be. Okay. I timed that one, finally. If they turn into an animal, you're not using them, whether the game likes it or not. I mean, to be fair, that's Tellius' fault. They made Lagoos terrible for some reason, unless they were royals. The whole transformation gauge gimmick just doesn't work in Fire Emblem very well. I mean, the problem with Fire Emblem is normally you beat the game so fast, for most chapters, the exciting stuff is over within a few turns, and then it's just cleanup. And Lagoos mean you have units that are just sort of sitting there, not able to do anything during the whole exciting part. The wizard head is gross. Yeah, look at those beady little eyes moving back and forth. Still alive. For everything this hack is, and for everything it is not, Smithy at least hasn't attacked me like 3 times in one turn, so far. I'm sure I just jinxed something, but hey, I'm taking the wins where I can get them. I'm waiting for this dude to turn into the treasure chest head so I can jump on him. Quite literally, jump him. Alright. We can handle it. Still alive. Okay, there we go. What you got now? Oh man. We don't like the safe head, whatever thing. But yeah, you're right. He definitely looks creepy in this particular head. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. I take back everything I said. This head is great. Might as well jump. Just like Van Halen taught me. Nice. I mean, even if this guy has 25,000 HP, like Mudkip is thinking, I just have to do that 25 times. 26 times. Flex tape can't fix this. My back is up against the Smithsonian machine. Is that what we call it now? Okay, I think he healed the bottom half, which is fine. Jump around. Jump, jump, jump around. I don't know. I've played through the vanilla game enough times where I've never even had Smithy transform into the chest head, so it wouldn't shock me if we don't see that tonight. Water is soft and unstoppable, And it gets everywhere. What's next? Okay. Deja vu. If that's how you want to play it, that's fine with me. Treasure chest head and its epileptic attack. It attacks in the 4th dimension. It attacks the player directly. I attack the player's life points directly. I'm fine. This head is always a nice chance to catch your breath. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with Daisy, because her attack is garbage. Might as well keep defending. Okay, I don't care if you cure the bottom. It's fine with me. Kaiba could kill Smithy. Smithy is a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Screw the rules, I have money. He can keep shredding me, but I'm just gonna keep boosting myself. Smithy's no Banded Keith. I want you out of my world by tomorrow morning. But this is the Mushroom Kingdom. Every kingdom in the world belongs to America. Kaiba was DLC character in a fighting game? Interesting maneuver. Wouldn't be my first choice, but sure. A pink dog inside the metal case. Okay, here we go. It's over now. Maybe. Okay, it's not over. Why is the head doing that? I'm scared. Get me out of here. What is happening? That was certainly something. Okay. There was a lot happening with that attack. Aw, you made Waluigi sad. Okay. You know, I can only be affected by one status effect at a time, right? So, okay. You ended off on poison? Okay. Oh, by the way, seizure warning, apparently, everybody. Hopefully you're still alive over there. Let's make sure Daisy's defense goes up. Uh-oh, Tech Mage is having a stroke midstream. Fireman, you've been silent the whole time. That's okay. Like I always say, the quiet lurkers are the backbone of any stream. Although you are semi-active in chat sometimes, so I'm not sure you count as a lurker anymore. Do I have any more Thunder Bombs? Oh, I've got one. Cool. I'll take it. A nice 600 damage. Easy. The seizure procedure. I guess we can see if this will do anything. Remember, if you find yourself in times of trouble, remember the words that Gino taught you. Press Y for power. Or hold Y for power, rather. How does this guy swing a hammer with those noodles he has for arms? Okay, we're back. We are so back. Return of Dong Face. This time, it's personal. You know, I don't feel like we're doing half bad against him. I'm just worried this is turning into a war of attrition. I'm almost out of FP stuff. Ah, Boulder. The poor man's meteor swarm. He has a fetus growing out of his head? It's best not to think too hard about these things, you know? Grab his dong and twist. French fry attack. He's immune to fire, I'm pretty sure. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to save my FP for the heavy hitter. Does Manall have Psychopath in this? I honestly don't remember. I think he does? And I think the game, if anything has over 9,999 HP, I think it shows glitched characters. So, that'd be a good question, actually, if what it would show for Smithy's HP. Oops. Dude. Oh well. We'll survive. Because we have to. Alright, I can't tell if he's healing the upper or lower half. I'm really hoping it's the lower half, because that's the half I don't care about. Man, how much more do you have in the tank? See what I did there? Oh boy. That's the one character that'll actually die from that. Bring him back. Okay, cool. How much HP does he have? The limit does not exist. Okay, I almost called him Mario. Waluigi, whatever your name is. It's over 9,000. Okay, now's the time for our emergency cola. Mudkip, did you open up the hack? You saw how much HP he has? I'm nervous. Let's keep Daisy alive. $22,500. Whew, okay. That's... Good heavens, man. Okay, well. At this point, I have no idea how much damage I've done. Let's hope it's close, I guess, because I don't know what else to hope for. I've been at this fight for like 20 minutes now, and I'd prefer not to do it again. Well, all we can do is pray at this point. Yeah, so I'm gonna be real with you, team. If I lose this fight at this point, I'm not sure I'm up for doing it again. Pick a god and pray. Exactly. Frederick would be proud. Okay. Don't need the maple just yet. Sure, do what we can. On the off chance he has 1 HP left. Well, has a bit more than 1 now. I win on moral high ground. It's over, Anakin. I have the moral high ground. Okay, fine. Okay, that was definitely the lower half. Let's just do this for now. Save the FP. Uh-oh. No tanks. We'll beat him with the power of friendship and this gun I found. Okay, the chest head is probably still the best head at this point for him to turn into, because I can still use fire bombs against it. Oh. He is attacking 8 times. Does that mean I'm almost done? Now, I thought the rare scarf made me immune from Magnum, but I guess not, apparently. Oh boy. The wizard. Nobody wants to fight the wizard. I'm pretty sure this guy is immune to fire bombs. Okay. I just need you to not attack Waluigi. Okay, fair enough. Do we bring back... Yeah, I guess we bring... Well, yeah, let's bring Gino back. Because Waluigi dies if he gets hit by anything, even if I heal him. That's a great miss. We will take that. This guy. This is not my kind of guy. Alright, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for that to hit. Waiting for the final cutscene to play. This guy are sick. Excellent reference. Ooh, we did it, team. Whew. By the skin of our teeth, we did it. 22,500 HP. And Waluigi did like 90% of that. Whew. Alright. This hack certainly was something, but we got through it. Gaming, gamers. You were all here. You all saw it live. The journey is the destination, or something like that. Anyway, 7 star pieces. Here we go. Now Gino has to return from whence he came. Surprise, Smithy too. He has 65,000 HP this time. Good luck. There we go. Nailed it. Yes, next is Emerald Weapon. Correct. Honestly, in some ways, Emerald Weapon might be easier than this version of Smithy. Because in Final Fantasy VII, you have so many tools at your disposal. The blue Axem Ranger comes down to steal my star pieces from me. Culex, I don't know. Probably not happening, honestly. This hack, it's not a bad hack. It was just a lot, you know? Man, if only Bulma had invented some sort of star piece radar, we could have found these things a lot quicker. Croco steals the star, and then he just hits you with bombs until you die. Waluigi isn't bad, he's just a lot. Waluigi seems like he just sort of showed up one day out of nowhere, and everyone was like, okay. Like, I don't know this guy, I don't hate him, he's a little weird, but okay, you can play tennis with us. Play our Mario Party with us, whatever. And everything's back to normal. Exor disappears, Gino goes back to where he came from, and Toadstool and Mario have no idea what has happened this whole time. I wonder what the aftermath of this hack looks like. Like, does Bowser kidnap Toadstool and go like, you know, before we get into the whole kidnapping thing, you will not believe the day I had while you were gone. It was quite a thing. But anyway, I don't know, what are we thinking about this hack, guys? I feel like, I mean, I don't mean to be rude or sound dismissive, but I feel like this was a solid, like, first ROM hack for somebody, where, like, you're learning how to use hacking tools, you're learning how to make a hack, so you change a bunch of battle-related stuff, and, I don't know, at some points it was definitely a bit much, you know? Some enemies just hit like trucks, some enemies hit 8 times in a turn, which is just a little crazy. And honestly, I'm still not entirely sure if that's because, if that's a bug or a feature. I feel like just knowing the way that counterattack commands work in this game, I feel like some enemies attacked more than they were supposed to, because the counterattack commands get screwed up along the way. Like, what I mean is, I've seen that in my own hacks, where I have an enemy that says, if they're attacked by this, counter with this. And once you do that the first time, once you hit them with that attack the first time, they start countering after every attack. So it doesn't work exactly the way you'd think it's supposed to. But anyway, If you're the kind of person that likes a good challenge, I think this is certainly for you, but I like when my hacks tell a bit more of a story, I guess. You know, change a little bit more besides the battle. Battle hacks are fun, and there's definitely a place for them, but I like something that changes a little bit of everything, you know? But hey, like I said, hacking is not easy, especially this game. Hacking an RPG in general is difficult because you have to know things like setting flags and how to manipulate cutscenes and that kind of thing. So it's not easy, but, you know, I think they could, like if they made a second hack, if Manall made a second hack and changed a bit more stuff in it, I would probably play it. Hey, who's this guy? Who's the guy in the red hat? And the other princess? That doesn't seem right. The worst feeling in an RPG is why are they getting so many turns randomly? Yeah, that's what happened. That seemed to happen to us a lot over the course of this hack. One of your favorite Twitch streamers tried out my hack and liked it? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear my hack's making the rounds, and I'm glad to hear people enjoy it. Gives me the warm fuzzies, you know? Not the Super Mario type of fuzzy, but like the good kind. Green Mario. Jugemu's bus. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, well, while we're letting the credits roll here, I guess it is pretty late, and this is about when I normally end things anyway, so I will bid you all a good night. Thanks for coming, thanks for watching the stream, especially those of you who started with me, part 1 through 4 back before I interrupted it with Mario's Endless Nightmare, so those of you who started and came back, glad you came back. Those of you who found me from Mario's Endless Nightmare, glad you stuck around. Now, next time, like I said, we're going to be doing a Super Mario Mon next time. I'm really excited about that one. I haven't played a Game Boy Advance Pokemon game in years, but I'm excited to get back to it. It's always a good time. So, hope to see you guys there. Same time, same place. Next Saturday night, we'll get our Mario Pokemon on. Now, I'm going into Super Mario Mon, like, 99% blind. Like, I don't know what Mario Mon are there to catch. I have no idea what's in there. So, we'll find out together. Unless, of course, you guys have already played that hack yourselves. So, you get to watch me find out. Either way. But hope to see you guys there. Hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you next time.